I mean, this is insane. I mean, it's so foggy here, but it's like really developed.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Biceps and Biryani. This is Sai, Pro 6 CEO, and we are joined by
SID, IFBB Pro Men's Physique from India.
yes, special episode from India this week, so it'll be a fast one, but we're gonna go through the Bharat Pro that just happened last week, and a little bit about how Sid's liking India. So Sid,
That's
where are you at? Where are you now?
I'm in Hyderabad right now. It's like a little bit north of Kerala. Like, so I'm here till tonight, and I go back to Kerala tonight again.
Okay, so this is Hyderabad.
This is Hyderabad. Yeah.
Can you turn your
This
phone the other
place
way?
yeah. I mean, this is insane. I mean, it's so foggy here, but it's like really developed.
How is that city?
I I I didn't know what to expect when I came to Hyderabad because I'm used to seeing things in the movies or something like that back in the day, to where the city used to be like, I thought very underdeveloped. Man, this place had 6-lane roads. I mean, you see the skylines almost as long as New York to me. It was so big. This is the tech center of the world, Google, everything is here. And you can see, because in America, people from Hyderabad's the one that's doing a lot of IT stuff and all that. I see why, and that's because this is the hub. I mean, it is massive.
Is there a lot? Is there a lot to do in the city, or is it mostly like tech offices and stuff?
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of tourism here. It's a lot of offices and stuff. Maybe if you go to the old town where there's like, the fort of when the Mughals ruled and stuff like that. I think it's called Charminar. That you could see something, but again, it seemed a little crowded there. And it's like one of those where, like, street shops and stuff where you're haggling for price and stuff like that. So you get the feel of the old Hyderabad here when you go there, but it's this place, where I am staying is like in like this community of its own, which has 36 like blocks of apartment buildings, and they have their own like city inside this apartment. They have their own grocery stores, hospitals, tea stands, all of that stuff. Like I just got back from a walk, and I got some chai from the stall. It's just so awesome. It was so beautiful. I have been eating everything, so I'm definitely I'm looking forward to coming back and hopping back on prep. So
Yeah, and we'll definitely get more into all this what you've been up to in India. But let's go ahead and go through the Bar of the Pro Show.
yeah, man.
Dude, people showed up. The top few athletes there looked incredible. So let me go ahead and share my screen so we can go to their Instagram.
Yes.
So yeah, we have the winner, who is ANIK GHOSH.
Beautiful.
ANIK, dude, I'm so glad he finally won a show, because I've loved his physique for a while now. So let's go ahead and take a look at his posing routine. When he came, that was on.
Oh, look at those lats, man. Oh my
Hit the
goodness.
lats,
Wide.
his
He's so
midsection,
wide.
dug out.
Look at it. Look how wide he is. This gives me hope, because I got that wide clavicle,
Yeah.
but his lats are just, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's his posing. It just sticks out. Let's see his back. Oof.
He's got a good back
Oh,
too. Really good back.
yes.
He's
Look at
dense.
the
He's bubbly.
Yeah, he's got it, man. He's kind of like got a crazy package, to where it's like, so when you talk about some of the athletes coming from India, when there's a weakness, it's really a like crazy weakness, like my 3D back, or like the width of certain athletes, or whatever the case may be. But this guy's weakness is like so minor. I thought he looked so good.
Yeah, I mean, there's really not much to critique here. His balance is really good. From even from top to bottom, his legs are pretty good too. His chest is insanely full, striated. His midsection looks great. His like we said, he's super wide, so his taper looks amazing from the front and from the back. His back
Yeah.
has a lot of density. I really don't see a lot that he could improve on. What do you think? Other than maybe coming a little bit tighter.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Obviously, everybody can get a little deeper, but I don't think I see a lot that needs to be improved. And yeah, but from that back shot, like the way his back is shaped, if he comes in a little bit tighter, I think he's gonna be really, really undeniable. Oh my goodness, look at that lat, man. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I am so impressed by that. Like that to me looks like a that to me looks like a top 10 physique.
yeah,
I love his physique.
how tall is he? He looks like very packed and
A little
dense at the
shorter.
same time. Yeah.
Yeah, I would guess like when I saw him in person, I would he was a little shorter than me. I would say maybe like 5'8", 5'9".
Okay.
Um, so it's
Good
not like
height.
yeah, not super short, but yeah, not super tall either. And then we had Vardhan Malhotra who came in second, who looks really good as well.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of a surprise from you got your household names that are just sweeping by the pro, but you know that's pretty good. I'm excited to see Buwan if he comes back in July.
Yeah, yeah, I would love to see where he would have stacked up here against these guys. Yeah, I mean,
Mm. It's a celebration in Bharat Pro when you win men's physique. People are running up, hugging.
yeah, I mean that was awesome. Very very happy for that ANIK finally got a pro show win. Because he's been he's been deserving of one for a while in my opinion. So this is the prejudging. So we have Manoj here on the side. What do you think happened with Manoj this time?
I, I I I don't know if anything happened with Manoj. I don't see too much of a difference from like the Olympia in his body. I just think that top four was just that good. The lineup was just good, and I thought the judging was kind of correct. Anik looked undeniable, and he should have taken fourth. But I don't know if Manoj looked any worse. But like you see that shot he just hit, I think his
Mm.
like shoulders are shrugged too much. I think he needs to just relax it a little bit more. Watch when he turns. Let's see. He's
He
got
has a
the
good
back.
back, whoever that is.
He, he's, you see, I feel like when he comes up, his traps are a little bit shrugged on that shot, on the front shot.
Yeah,
Uh, I, those
and
are
he
all
definitely could
minor
have been.
stuff.
His
Go ahead.
midsection looks like he maybe a little distended. I don't know, not in that shot, but when he it doesn't look super tight to me.
Yeah.
So
Well,
maybe he ate a little bit too much.
I don't know if it's like, I just think the lineup is so good that he just got a little bit exposed.
Yeah, yeah. I think that India, the athletes are just elevating, keep every year, and we have a really good group of guys here who are all I think can be pretty competitive even in the U.S.
No, absolutely. I'm excited, man. This makes my comeback even harder and more challenging and more excited to, just go hard and hard and
Yeah,
hard. So,
yeah. So third we had Omar. So that's I believe him right here. Fourth was Ram Babu. And fifth was Manoj.
okay. I think I follow the guy Delta Delete.
Yeah,
I think I don't know if he's in there.
is that him? Dilip Kumar.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he ended up in 14th. Looks like.
As for as we're on the top, as we're on the topic of India as well, you know what this is?
Oh yeah, it's Pan.
Yeah. No, when in Rome, I'm gonna try it. If I'm doing it wrong, let me know.
I have no idea. I've never done it.
Mm, it's strong.
But yeah, let's talk about India now. So You flew into Kerala. You were there for how long?
Um, I was in Kerala for about 8 days.
Okay. Were you? Do you have a chance to go to any of the gyms there?
I did. I got a chance to go to a few gyms there. Mainly, I found a Gold's gym here.
Oh, nice. How was it compared to the U.S. ones?
It's pretty small, but it was the only gym with actual equipment. Oh, this thing's burning. I'm gonna spit it. Ooh, that's strong. But man, this stuff is strong. But I'm good now. Yeah. So I landed, and I kind of looked at all kinds of gyms. So I went to a couple of gyms. So I landed in Trivandrum, right? So I looked at a couple of gyms. Uh, Gyms were kind of, and not just like Bhawan was saying last episode. It's just a bunch of things put together.
Yeah.
There's no thought process behind. Oh, like this is a must for back day. Like this is a must for chest day kind of deal, you know?
Hmm.
So I went to a couple of gyms like that. I was like, I know I won't be able to get a good workout because I really don't want to, especially at this stage, like jerry rig a workout because one, I'm recovering. Two, this is like my first few workouts from
Yeah.
recovery. I actually want like an equipment and stuff. So then I found out there was a Gold's Gym nearby. So went there about, I want to say 5,000 square footage.
Yeah. So this is pretty small.
Small, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
pretty small, but they had all pre-core equipments and stuff like that.
Okay. So good enough.
Yeah, it was good enough, but nowhere close to like Bulan was saying last week,
Yeah.
to where there's like a gym to where it's like, okay, wow, like I could get everything done here. Then I traveled to Kotte, which is a little bit north, a few hours north. Then rented a houseboat there.
That's
Dude,
fun.
it was beautiful. Two-story houseboat.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness. They cook for you in there and stuff like that.
That's awesome. How many were you guys there for? Like a couple of days, or like for like a night, or?
So I'm from Trivandrum, so I was there for about 5 days, visited family, visited my old school and all of
Oh,
that
nice.
stuff. And then went to Kottayam for 2 days.
Okay.
And then I went to Alapi, Alapura, which
Hmm.
is like a very beach-based area. We have property there, so we went to like check the property out and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And then we went to Kochi, which is like super busy and developed. It was colonized
Yeah.
by the British a long time ago. So we went to Kochi, all of that stuff. Stayed there for a couple of days, and then stayed there for a day, and then went to this place called Angamali, which is northeast of Kochi, about 40 minutes northeast of Kochi. That's where one of my other. Listen, I have like thousand family members here, so you got to go see, go see them all. But that's by far my favorite place, Angabali,
Okay.
because it was unexpected. It was widely was developed in enough to where it didn't get like trashed. It was still beautiful. It was new and beautiful. All the construction, like they have a river running there, and they had like walkway on the river, so you could like walk all like morning walks were just
Oh,
beautiful
that's
there.
awesome. Yeah.
And then my cousin, who's a cricket player, he goes to a gym there, so he's been hyping me up, kind of like, oh, he's an
Yeah.
IFBB pro and stuff like that. So uh, they held like a seminar there, like
Oh, that's
people
cool.
and stuff waiting.
Yeah.
So so I went there, um, hung out with a few people, just give them advice on posing and like how, like just like knowledge on the industry as far as what eating should look like,
Yeah.
what workout split, how the intensity should be, and stuff like that. Because Kerala is still pretty far behind
Hmm.
in that scene.
Does the
People are,
NPC does NPC have a presence there in the IFBB?
No,
Okay, so there's no like amateur shows or anything around there. If that's NPC.
no. You would have to go to Bombay, Delhi for NPC.
Okay.
Share Classic is
Hey,
is is
maybe there's some
yeah
opportunity there.
yeah. Let us know if Share Classic
Eh,
wants to come to Kerala.
Yeah, let
I'll
us
be
know. We
there.
can, or maybe we can put one
We'll
on
be
there in
there.
Kerala.
Yeah, as long as the committee allows us,
Yeah.
I'm ready. Uh, but uh, but yeah, man, and these guys are working out, and you know, it's almost like peeling an onion. Like nobody has peeled an onion here in Kerala, like to
Mhm.
see what the full cut body or the potential looks like. So these guys are slowly peeling it, and they're starting to see the potential. So it's coming up, right?
Yeah.
So so it's kind of good to see how okay, from like 8 years ago when I was here, how fitness is kind of progressing a little bit, and people are aware, and people are actually spending money. Because that's the problem here. People don't see the value of fitness here.
Mhm.
Uh, because they're like, I'm not spending this much money on this. I can go do this instead, kind of
Yeah, I
deal,
mean,
you know?
especially not to like the level that we're doing it at. Where yeah,
The commitment that you need to put into this to see results is starting to come up. So that was really fun. Got to talk to a lot of people, took a couple of pictures. I'll send them to you so
yeah.
we can post that. And then
I had one thing so before we move on too far from this, so you said you have some property there in Kerala. So how do you is it your property? So like
yeah,
how
it's
do
our
you have a
property.
so how do you manage it from the US? Do you have like a property manager that's here that you trust?
Well, my family's here.
So do
Almost
they manage
most
it?
of them. They don't really. I mean, the one in Trivandrum, like the houses in Trivandrum, is actually rented out.
Yeah. So who
Uh,
like manages like the people, like the tenants and the make sure like
there's
the lawn gets mowed and all that kind of stuff?
It's not like there's a lawn here or anything like that. It's just, a house with a little bit of land, whatever the case may be. We just call if it needs cutting or something, we'll call somebody and they'll just come in. I mean, labor here is so cheap; it's not that bad at all. But the property by the beach is an empty plot, so there's nothing there.
Okay.
Literally, my backyard's the beach. Like you can walk, like I'm looking at the beach, but it's an empty lot.
Yeah, cuz my basically my grandparents who live in Kochi, so they actually just moved from Kochi to a retirement community and not in Coimbatore.
Hmm.
So they still have their house in Kochi, and my parents are wanting to sell it. My dad's wanting to sell it, but I was like, we should just hold on to it and rent it out or whatever. But so he was worried about the hassle of like finding good property managers there and being able to maintain the property from the U.S. So is
I
that
can
something
see
that's
that.
difficult?
No, not necessarily. As long as you have connection here, we have deep connections here, man. Your parents are not necessarily grew up in Kerala. We have
Mhm.
so much family. It's like everywhere you go, there's like 4 or 5 people you have to visit. We have so much family here. It's like we're good to go. Like they can help out as well.
Yeah.
And so that was never a concern for us here. Um, But back to what I was saying, after Angamali, I took a flight here to Hyderabad, and
Mhm.
oh my goodness, yeah. But I didn't explore outside of town. There are really good gyms in here in Hyderabad, just because it's so developed. But I told you I'm in like this neighborhood where there's like 37 blocks of apartment buildings, and they have their own community inside. They have their own grocery stores. They have their own clubhouses, like which has gyms and stuff like that. They have their own tea stalls and stuff like that. So every morning I wake up, I go for a walk, stop at the tea stall, have a chaya. Oh man, dude, it's so awesome. The weather here is beautiful. Weather in Kerala is so sticky and humid. It's crazy. It is crazy hot, even though it's winter time here.
Even in
It's
December?
just yeah. But over here, it's like 70s, in the 70s and 80s in Hyderabad.
Oh, that's
It's a
nice.
nice little breeze, so it's beautiful right over here. And it's a tech town, so like there's good internet and Wi-Fi and all that stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of sweet.
Yeah, and how are the wife and daughter liking it since this is their first time there?
My daughter loves it. My daughter loves it in a sense where like all the cousins are here. She's just so social. So she's like everything's new and it's beautiful. My wife loves it too. My wife's more in that little Zen yogi style, so she loves like the greenery and stuff like that in Kerala. But the food is the problem for them. Like it's tough. They don't eat spicy food. It's very spicy here. It doesn't really bother me, but yeah, I mean, but that's the only problem. Food's been an issue. Not like you can't get food, but the most common food here is just spicy. So, I mean, if you
Yeah.
want it, you can go out of the way and get food. So, like tonight, today we're going to a steakhouse. So, I'm excited to see what steakhouse in
Steakhouse,
India.
like
Yeah,
with beef?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Dude, that's all I've been eating in Kerala. Kerala is known for their BDF, which is beef dry fry. Oh my God, it's just like crispy fried beef. So good. Beef curry, beef fry, parota.
Is it
Oh,
not, it's because usually a lot of places I visit, they didn't have like a lot of beef dishes, I guess, obviously because it's primarily Hindu.
mo more on the north side, yes. But Kerala is like the one place in India you can get a lot of beef.
Okay.
A lot of beef. Like that's like their main dish, beef and parota. So I've been eating a lot of beef here. That's how beef and eggs is how I've been getting my protein intake because believe it or not, supplements here are really expensive because
Because that's
it's
all
not
has to be imported,
mainstream here.
right? And
I mean, they're
yeah.
OnStar Nutrition, I believe, does produce their products here and stuff, but it's so expensive. So, like, compared to cost of living here,
Mhm.
protein's so expensive. Like, w- a tea or a nice big meal will cost you like $4 or $5,
Yeah.
But
So is a
a
tub of
jar,
protein is like comparable to what it is in the US?
a tub of protein, exact value converted, is like $120 here.
What? That's insane.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's like
That's
a week of
crazy.
groceries probably.
Yeah, so that's I mean, over here, $120 in groceries, you could
It's a
probably
lot.
live like a king here.
Yeah.
That's almost a month's worth of rent on some places, $120. So that's the big difference that I see. I stopped at a few and it's like Dymatize is like 12,000 rupees. It's like
That's crazy.
that's crazy. That's
Yeah.
$150. Uh, so that's the big difference that I noticed here. But unfortunately for me, I bought like supplements from Kansas. I brought them here.
Oh, you
So
ship some with you?
yeah,
Yeah, that's smart. I'll have to do that next time too.
yeah. I just took an extra bag and just put all my supplements in there.
That's smart.
So vitamins, glutamine, BCAAs, all that stuff I brought with me. So this way I'm not lacking all of that. But I will tell you, I gained a lot of weight just eating and eating because it's just, I know it's not going to happen for a long time because
Yeah.
as soon as I get back, I'm hopping back on prep, almost a recon prep because after that, I'm very strict with my diet when that happens. So I know this is a once in a lifetime deal right now. So I'm just enjoying India to the fullest. Plus, I had a really big scare not too long ago. So I wanted to just really embrace the culture and enjoy and hang out and
Enjoy
see
life.
everybody
Yeah.
a little bit before I get back on my mission, which is just come back to another show. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah. Um Also, so we also need to talk about your last time we talked about the peak week strategies for a lot of your clients going into that show in Kansas. So how did the show turn out? How was the outcome for all your clients? How was
I
it
I
managing
mean,
seven athletes on the same day?
uh, it ended up being five because five was just on.
Mhm.
Um, and they all did really well. Like so, my master's client placed second. My classic guy won his class. My men's physique guy won his class as well and was like almost center on the overalls. The fit model female that we had in our team won her class and was splitting center again. We thought she won the overall, but she got beat by a point because she had like they wanted broader shoulder, which was very surprising in fit
For
model.
fit model? Huh.
Yeah. But we did have a very good judging panel. Bill was the head judge.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So it's a Olympian judge. So
yeah, top caliber judge, and we got good feedbacks. We were going to take them to nationals this year,
mm,
a couple of them, just because I thought they had the potential. And Bill was like, "Why don't you just take the year off, and then grow a little bit more, and then come back?" Uh,
yeah.
he's like, "You might get end of first call out, second call out with this build kind of deal." And I mean, obviously, that's not the goal
Yeah.
when
What's the
we're
point
trying
of?
to,
Yeah.
unless you got money and you need to get some experience. Yeah, that's fine. But honestly, I wouldn't waste my time doing all of that. So
Yeah.
we ended up pulling the plug on nationals, and instead we're just going to go on a health phase off season and then build. So I got very good results. Peak was good for all of them. Um, the only problem with one of my athlete was, so I had a crossover athlete who's a bodybuilder and classic,
Uh,
Brian Ann, very good athlete, just a good mindset athlete. So we had to make weight. For bodybuilding, it was 176
mm.
to be light heavy or middle. And then for classic, it was 178. So we made weight. He was 175.8 on scale, but he didn't hop on the scale till 7:30 the night before.
So wasn't able to eat anything that day, probably, right?
Yeah, so we had to restrict his. So filling up for that was tough. We had to monitor him. We had to give him a lot of simple carbs to just see if he responds, how he responds, what his digestive system was. And the day of, he looked full, but he was flattening out so quick. And the problem with that is I want to fill him up, but I don't know if it's going to be it's so close to the show to
It's
where I
really
didn't want to
hard.
risk popping. I didn't
Yeah.
want to risk popping him, like, so spilling over, I didn't want that for him. So we were just like, so, I don't know, very, very conservative with the fill up
So
for
you said
him.
simple carbs. So what kind of carb sources were you using?
I was using things like apple juice. Apple juice was the main. Apple juice, rice cakes, honey,
Yeah.
peanut butter to just last that a little bit, add a little bit of fat in there.
Yeah, like when someone's so deep in the hole like that, and like when they have to make weight and they've been dieting and they can't eat all day. I mean, it's so hard to fill them back out in like a couple hours and they have to go to bed and then wake up and their sleep's kind of messed up and it's like you definitely don't want to like just pump a ton of food in them because it's
Yeah, I
yeah
don't want to compromise the conditioning.
yeah
But to be honest, at like 183, I thought he looked his best. But
we had to keep
then
pulling.
yeah, because he wouldn't make the classic weight. Initially,
Yeah.
we were going to go light heavy at 198, but then we were like, his classic posing was just unbelievable. A good call too, because he did better on his classic. Uh, but uh, but like, I was like, we got 5 more pounds to go, so we had to keep dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping. And fortunately, if we got him at the weight like Thursday or Wednesday, it would have been easy for me to fill him up for Saturday.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the case. We had just one night. So we did our best to fill him up, and he looked awesome on stage. But I felt like it was in his body and his conditioning, and everything wasn't portrayed the way I wanted it to portray because of this issue. But that's part of bodybuilding. That's going to
So,
happen. That's
so if you were to do this again next year with them, would you still have them do classic or what would you
no.
do? You just not do classic and
Well,
just stick to bodybuilding and light heavy.
yes, yeah, light heavy. Bring them. Go on a very, very big off season. Get them put on a lot more muscle tissue, and get them closer to the
Yeah. Come in like
190.
186, 188. Yeah.
Yeah, anywhere. Just because, like, people don't understand, you can't just jump 20 pounds of muscle in a season. It's just very hard. I was going to bring him and two other men's physique guys. They did really well. But Bill said
It's a
something
little more
about
size.
develop no size on any of them. They actually are really, really good on size. But like spot developments like back, lower lats, So stuff like that. So I want to make sure, like, I want them to experience what I experienced in Universe, which was just like a bliss for me because it's so much. It's just so rewarding to just be on center stage the entire show, you know.
Yeah.
So I want them to, like, I've been in the national circuit for a few years to understand like how it feels to just not hear your name get called out on that first call out. It's
Yeah.
just like, damn, all
Yeah.
right, yeah, better luck next year, kind of deal. So I didn't want that for them either, unless they've wanted it and they were like, hey, like I got the extra money, I'm
Just want
ready
the
to spend
experience.
another a few grand to I mean, because it's expensive to go to nationals,
It is
man. Even
expensive, dude.
registration, tan, stay, travel, all of that
Yeah.
stuff is just going to cost a lot. So we'll see how that goes. But I think I'm still planning on coming,
You're still planning on
just
coming?
to hang out, maybe. The parents, even though my parents are here right now with me, uh, don't mind coming to Dallas, and just kind of. I mean, I'd love to come, check things out, hang out with you,
Yeah, yeah.
maybe do an episode there.
Dude, that'd be awesome. Yeah, go train at Absolute. And
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be fun.
So we'll see how that goes. And plus, yeah, you live like 5 minutes from my house in
Yeah.
Dallas, so
Yeah.
it's not that hard. We can go to the show. I might even now actually fly instead of driving down. Makes it real easy. So an hour flight.
Yeah. How's the flight to India?
Dude, it's a good. So I was not looking forward to it because it's, I think, 14 hours straight from Chicago to Dubai. So I drove from Kansas to Chicago,
Hmm.
and then, which was 8 hours, and then rested there for a little bit at my sister's house there, and then hopped on the flight, which was from Chicago to Dubai. Fortunately, I don't know how this happened. Minute the flight took off, we ate our meal, and I kind of dozed off, and I woke up, and there was 2 hours left on the flight, so I
Oh, that's
slept for
awesome.
10 hours. I don't know how that
It's
happened, and
perfect.
it was like the best thing that could happen. Because before I remember flying, and I would look at the time and being like, "Oh, 8 hours left, 6 hours left." For
Yeah.
this time, it was 2 hours left. I was like, "Oh, hell yeah, this is good." And then, landed in Dubai. We were planning on a little bit of the Dubai trip,
Hmm.
but it didn't really happen. So we ended up just,
Going straight.
connecting right away and then going. We had the option of staying there for a couple of days, but we didn't take it. We might do it on the way back though, so it all depends on what it feels like. Because I was so pooped by the time I got there, I was like, I just want to get
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to do 2 days of traveling in Dubai, then catching another flight for 6 hours, and then doing more traveling in India. So I was like, why not just spend time in India because we had a lot to do. Because 2 days gone would have really put a hinder to our vacation
Yeah. That
right
makes
now
sense.
because of that. We'll see. I did have like a reunion with my friends, like my old friends
Yeah.
here.
That's cool.
That was pretty sweet.
Are what? How old were you again when you moved?
9, 10.
Okay.
So I had some friends from there. They're all working, successful guys, cats. So we went to like a beach resort, just hung out and stuff like that. I did have my first drink in like 8 years, like a shot of whiskey or whatever the case they had,
Oh,
just
nice.
to like
Yeah.
celebrate kind of deal. But nothing other than that. But I did eat so much, man. I ate so much food here. I don't think I could ever get tired of food here. It's so good.
It's
It's
so
so
good.
good.
Yeah.
So it's maybe good if you have like a really good gym to pair with it to bulk.
Yeah.
But but that's the problem here. The good gym is hard to find. Just like Buwan was saying, and Delhi's so far away.
Mm.
It's so far away that it's just tough to get all of that, especially at the caliber that we are trying to build our body. It's tough just because you have to jerry rig so much to just get there. That's why Gold's Gym really helped out. The
What about
clubhouse gym here,
just
guy,
like the quantity of gyms? Like, cause like here, you within 10 miles, there's like 30 gyms. Is it like what's the frequency of gyms there?
that's very true. I do see gyms here every 2 blocks. Um, I
They're just
mean,
not
which
good.
is they're just like room size gyms, you
Okay,
know. Um, and it's tough, and it's not planned out. Like that's the biggest issue. It's like there's a back day, like like you need to have a lat pull down at your gym or a row machine or something,
so it's just not
or if it's
bodybuilders or anyone who's in the fitness space who's owning these places and they're just buying some stock equipment.
yeah, whatever's probably on
Yeah,
overload or
cheapest and
whatever the kids, yeah.
yeah,
And then you start putting it together. There's no thought process to where it's like, oh, okay, you need your upper chest, that's your
yeah,
incline bench, your incline fly. There's no thought process going into it, you know? So yeah, I mean, yesterday, so there's 3 clubhouses here in the apartments I'm staying. Yesterday we had to go to a different place because they had leg equipments there. So the only equipment this gym had was leg extension. That was it, you know? You can't really work out your legs just using, I mean, I'm
yeah.
sure you could with using leg extensions, but you need like a abductors to warm up your
Good leg press.
hands.
Yeah,
Yeah. So this gym had it. So we went there, got all that done. But again, it's also tough for me because I'm trying to figure myself out right now and what I'm capable of because I've been off for a long time. This is 3.5 months of nothing is a long time, you know. So especially in this industry. So I'm trying to figure my body, what it's capable. I lost a lot of range of motion on a lot of stuff, like simple things like external rotation. Like I can't rotate anymore. So I have to work on all of that, work around the pain that comes with it. So it's going to be a long process. It's going to be longer than what I thought it was going to be because originally my plan was 100% I was going to come back here for the Sherwood Classics in July, but right now, it's looking like a little bit of a stretch just because I'm like, I don't, not only do I have to just put on the muscle back that I lost, but I have to work on mobility and definitely stability as well because I notice myself shaking a little bit as I get heavier.
yeah. It's definitely not something you want to put a timeline on, just because. Yeah, you don't. You want to come back when your body feels ready, looks ready. You don't want to rush it. Okay. Well, I think Sid's phone died.
I think we were talking about before I got cut off. We were talking about how the gyms we had to move
Yeah.
around kind of deal, and also about nationals, how I'm trying to still fly down there and stuff like that. But basically, I mean, I'm just on a vacation away from the world, shut off from the world. So I'm enjoying it. Right now, I'm gonna fly back to Kerala tonight, and then spend 2 days in uh, Trivandrum again, and then fly back home, and possibly stop at Dubai if anything. All depends on like how we're feeling and stuff like that. So I mean, not a lot going on, except I'm on vacation and Bharat Pro, so I'm just so happy. If I do get the opportunity to come back here and stay for a lot longer time, as long as there's a gym around, I would so do it because one, the cost of living is very
Yeah. Well, remember what
right.
Buhan was saying? Like the hotel or apartments above his gym. It's like a couple $100 a month, and they have
Yeah.
like food and everything. That'd be pretty cool just to stay there.
Dude,
Um,
like imagine like
train there for like
finishing
a
off
week or
your part.
two.
Yeah. Like 6 weeks out or 8 weeks out, just go
Yeah.
there and then just eat, walk to the gym and eat, walk to the gym, sleep. Like that's like ideal setup. Like that's like a bodybuilder's dream. It's like nothing to do except
Yeah.
prep for the show. That would be like an ideal scenario. I would totally would do that in a million years, like
Yeah. If I
no
could be
doubt
there, I would
about
do
it.
that too.
So But other than that, I'm gonna go back to vacationing and enjoy India.
Yeah, sounds good. Well, we will catch up, I guess, when you're back in the States and kind of do a recap of that. So, yeah, thanks for getting on. And that, I guess, we'll wrap it up there for tonight.
Sounds good, man. Make sure you guys subscribe, follow us on Instagram. That would be much helpful. And let us know what topics we need to get on, and we'll do our best to just get on people in here like Bawan to just kind of talk about their journey and all of that stuff like that.
Yeah, and our subscriber count has gone way up. So we've gone from like 20 to like over 500. So thank you guys for subscribing, and we hope you are enjoying what we're putting out, and we'll continue to do so. All right. Well, yeah, we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. All right. See you,
Peace.
Sid.
All right, man. I'm